zoom in any closer than that, but my goodness. My God. So, what you just saw there, and you can see how he who moves amongst the clouds and it is written, and I can hear them, speak to them, and talk to them, and the Antichrist isn't real, like a real person. It's many Antichrists to come, meaning non-believers. So everywhere I am, this is somehow everywhere. Many Antichrists. So, right there, you can see. And I don't even believe that you can be a disbeliever and be Antichrist at all after seeing this. So I don't understand. Pick up the pieces of your life. Your body is a temple. And pick up a Bible and start working on a personal relationship with God as you understand them at the moment. And continue to be a student and study. It's the greatest adventure you'll ever take in your life to try and put a puzzle together that is the Bible for yourself and your own life. What works for you to have a better existence here, now, and for eternity. Look at that. That right there, how it's flickering and talking right now. It's a spiritual voice. And I can't even vastly get into details. Some of the quantum physics is something we don't fully understand. It's a mass and a mass we can't see, right? But yet it has a signal, and the signal is sound, which sound and conscious is the word. Sound with a conscience is the word, a language. So quantum mechanics, physics, everything that we're doing right now with particle accelerators and portals and everything else that's going on, with what I've seen and heard, can you imagine going into realms like that without faith and prayer, but with knowledge? With knowledge. What do you think that reminds you of? It reminds me of Genesis and the knowledge of good and evil. By getting into a portal or realm with knowledge and technology than with faith and prayer. So this is one thing that I ask myself, what are we doing? Are we applying the laws of cause and effect to anything to do with quantum physics? That law of science, that cause and effect, for every action there is an equal or opposite reaction to any test, and we're testing things without knowing what the results are going to be, and not in a safe environment either. Trust on that. Trust on that. So I'm praying that this gets out there, people can see what I'm talking about here. If you really pay attention and look close, I know I'm moving the camera around a little bit, but start pulling your own cameras out, look to the sky, and you will see it in a different way. You just have to really pay attention. And that will let you know that Spirit and God has always been here. External forces and powers of God has always been here since the beginning of time. It says that in Romans. And born again, to be born of the Spirit, is what Jesus Christ taught us. So we need to be born of the Spirit and abide. Abide in love over hate. Forgiveness over resentment. Understanding, empathetic, and kind over angry, bigoted, and judgmental and lewd. Because I was reading the book of Daniel and I came across mene, tekel, parsin. Many think upon sin. And at time we know brain waves are real. Transversive thoughts are real. Scientifically proven. Our bodies were created in His image, His likeness. Our bodies are a temple. So what you think about, what you do, how you act, all of it matters. All of it matters. Everything is absolutely 100% a fact. So there is a heaven, and I can see what I definitely want to be a part of, more so than what I know there is a hell, because a physical presence here on earth as it is in heaven, of God and Spirit. And then we also have a proven fact of a tape that's been drilled into a hole into the core of the earth as a Russian hellhole that literally has voices and screaming and the Euphrates River drying up and everything else. We really need to start praying for our faith, in faith of God as you understand Him today. God bless us all. But prepare for judgment, but pray for revival. I'm praying for a revival, but prepare for judgment.